My name is Chris, and you are watching Backyard Gardening. Today we are going to build a island retaining wall brick in the yard, which means it's not connected. It's an island in the middle of the sod of retaining wall bricks. It'll be a raised bed. I've drawn out my markings on the soil using spray paint and some bricks, which you'll see in a second. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut the sod with this sod cutting tool so that it is easier for me to remove. Now, you may have noticed some of the bricks had spray paint on them. That is because to find my shape, I laid the bricks on the side so that I knew how big to dig. That's okay because one row of bricks will always be buried beneath the soil for stability, so the painted bricks I'm just going to bury into the ground and no one will ever see the paint. So once you have your sod cut, and that sod cutting is an optional step, but I highly recommend it because sod busting is not a lot of fun if you don't do that first. But after you have that done, you're going to want a flat shovel like this, and you're going to want to dig out a trench following the lines that you edged, and you want your trench to be the depth of your bricks. So if your bricks are 8 inches high, you want an 8-inch trench, or if they're 4 inches high, you want a 4-inch trench. So the trench is deep enough to contain one row of bricks, and you want to use a flat shovel, not a pointed shovel, so that the bottom of your trench is flat, which is absolutely important for your bricks to be level. I'm just going to start digging now and put the sod into a wheelbarrow. So I have dug out the sod and then went around with a hoe and I squared off and leveled off the bottom roughly, and carried out any loose soil as well. And now we are ready to add the bricks. And you might be wondering, shouldn't I level it more? I never do. I've laid probably 5,000 of these bricks or so, and I never really go and level with the strings and everything, and like a professional mason person would, but it always works out fine for me. I kind of always eyeball it, and I will do some leveling when I'm laying the bricks, but for now that's all I'm doing with the soil. You know, I have pretty clay soil, so I just tamp it down with my foot and I call it good. Eyeball level it and tamp it. So now I will lay the first course of bricks, and as you watch me lay the first course of bricks, notice I am first putting down landscape fabric with the excess going towards the middle of the bed. And then I am using a level as I go along, and if I need to raise or lower a brick, I add some dirt or remove some dirt with a trowel. Very simple to do. First course is the hardest, but it's still not that hard.